Hello? What's up? All right, I'm gonna just hop right into it. Okay, this is how to read defenses, right? Actually, first thing we're gonna do, right? We're just gonna run this play so we can get the. We're just gonna go ahead and run this play, right? So we can use the instant replay. All right. First things first. All right, let's go over every defense and coverage shell that you can think of, right? We're just gonna come out and spread and make it really easy to read. All right. So first things first, right? You have cover three, or I'll just say it like this: you have single high shells and you have double high shells. Okay, single high safety shells and double high safety shells. Okay, single high safety shells consist of cover one, cover three, and cover three blitzes or cover one blitzes. Right. Double high safety shells or two high safety shells consist of cover four, cover two, and cover six, and cover two man, and cover one robber. Okay? That seems like a lot to remember. It's not. Just think cover two and cover four is double high safety, cover three and cover one is single high safety. All right? And let's just go over this, right? And we'll just look at the instant replay right here, right? This is a single high safety shell. There is only one safety. This is the safety. These are the cornerbacks, right? There's only one safety back here, right? It looks kind of like a triangle with the safeties and the cornerbacks, right? It's just a triangle, right? This is a cover three sky, right? Or you could call it a single high safety shell. So from this angle right here, you see one safety across from the quarterback. That is cover three, right? Or it's cover one, or it's cover one whole, or it's cover three match, or cover three blitz, right? This is single high, okay? The first thing I want to say about single high is that it is designed to stop the run, okay? Let's go back into the instant replay, right? You got four down linemen right here, these four guys right here. And then you got these four linebackers in the box to play the run, making it a run defense, okay? Because you have eight guys that can all attack the runner, the running back or the quarterback trying to run. All right. This is a run defense. All right. Keep that in mind. Okay. Anything that's a double high safety shell is going to be a pass defense and only seven people in the box. So let's look at cover two. All right. This is pretty easy to remember. It's pretty easy to tell a cover two from a cover four. As you can see right here, we have two high safeties. The safeties are 20 yards back, right? And let's just run the play. Let's just run that play right quick so we can look at the instant replay. All right, let's go over it quick, right? You have the two high safeties about 15 yards back, right? Now, what changes this from a cover four is that the cornerbacks on the outside are exactly 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage. They will always line up 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage, right? That is how you tell if it's a cover two. If it was a cover four, right, you would have this guy about 3 yards behind the 5 yard line. So look and see if the cornerbacks are 5 yards away. All right. Cover C. And another thing, let's look back in the instant replay, right? Remember in cover three, I said eight people were in the box. You had the four guys around here. You had the four down linemen and the four linebackers. As you can see here, there's only seven people in the box. There are not eight people in the box anymore because this linebacker moved like 5 yards out this way and the safety stepped back 10 yards back. This is a passing defense. If you see right here, right, there's seven people in the box. There's four down linemen and three linebackers, or there's just seven people in the box in general. You'll be able to run the ball pretty well, excellently, I might add, right? That is cover two, okay? Now let's look at cover 4 and see what the difference is with cover 4. So we'll go on cover 4 quarters. Now, as you can see right here, there's still 7 people in the box. Okay. And oh no. Oh, hold on. Let me run the play right quick. Alright. There are still 7 people in the box in cover 4. Right? This is cover 4. It looks exactly the same as a cover 2. The only difference is instead of these cornerbacks, these outside cornerbacks, instead of being 5 yards back, they're 8 yards back. Okay? This is how you tell if it's a cover 4. All right? These guys are 4 yards back. 8 yards back. 3 yards more back than they were in cover 2. Right? This is a passing defense. However, the safeties in cover 4 actually come down and play in the run fits. Oops. The safeties will actually come down and play in the run fits. Cover 4 as a defense is meant to stop the pass, but it's also meant to stop the run. It's basically the best of both worlds because the safeties come down, right? And you can't run the ball that well, and it's harder to pass the ball. So think about it like this. Cover 3 is run defense. Cover 2 or single high safety is pass. Single high safety is run defense. 2 high safeties means pass defense. But if it's a cover 4, then those 2 safeties will come down and play the run, making it a do-it-all type of defense. All right. Now let's go over cover 0. All right. And we'll just run this play right quick. Just throw it up. All right, so we can use the instant replay. Now, if you look at cover 0, right, you'll notice that it kind of looks similar to a cover 4, right? Except now we have 8 people in the box. Now, here's how you tell if it's a cover 0. Now, this isn't necessarily the best example right here, but usually the cornerbacks, the people that are playing man coverage on the receivers, will be lined up directly next to each other. This is not giving me a pretty much, it's called birds on a fence, right? But you can tell this is cover 0 because the one safety in the play, right, which is on the left side across from triangle, is not 15 yards back. He's about 10 yards back, okay? And then the other safety is directly lined up 5 yards away from the tight end, right? The way you tell it's a cover 0 is if those safeties aren't 15 yards back, they're actually 10 yards back, right? That's how you tell when it's a cover 0 and the blitz is coming in, okay? Now, there is one more defense I want to go over, right? There is one more defense that I need to go over, and it's cover 6, right? Which is a mixture of cover 2 and cover 4. You put it together, it's cover 6, right? Now, the way you tell it's a cover 6 is if the guy over here is 5 yards back and the guy over here on the left is 8 yards back. That is how you tell if it's a cover 6 or not, okay? This is how you read these defenses. And this is important for you to know, all right? So when you come out before the snap, you can diagnose the defense, right? Or diagnose the defense. And you come and see, you look at the safeties, okay, this is pass defense, this is run defense. All right, here we can just run the football because the safety that's across from X, not the linebacker lined up 5 yards, the safety that's 15 yards back, he is the only safety on the right side. The safety, he's the only guy that's going to be able to stop the deep pass on that right side. So hypothetically, you should be able to run the ball extremely well against cover 6 if you run it towards the side that the safety is on. So that's pretty much how to read every single defense, right? Single high, one safety or 2 safeties. And then you look at the cornerbacks, all right? Remember that running the ball beats cover 2, and then cover 4 defends both, and then passing the ball beats cover 3. So that's just how you're supposed to read these defenses. And I guess I'll end it